Good evening, everybody. The topic I want to talk about is Lashon Hara. And Lashon Hara is a bad thing to do because there's a bunch of consequences that happen when you do Lashon Hara. Here's a story that I heard on Shabbos. So there's a king and a bunch of servants, and the king's son is very sick. The king advises one of his servants to go milk a lioness, so that way his son will be healthier and so on and so forth. He picks one person. The person says, I know it's too dangerous, but maybe I'll get a reward out of it. So he decides to go. So he finishes the task and he says to himself, I'm going to take a small nap and then I'll go bring the milk to the king's son. So while he's napping, his body has a whole argument. The feet say, I was one that did it. I ran to do the milking of the cow. The hands say, oh no, I was the one that milked the cow. The brain says, I was the brains of this whole situation. Then suddenly the tongue decides to say, no, I'm the leader of this whole mission. And the whole body say to him, close your mouth. You have no right to speak. So on his way back from his nap, he goes straight to the king and he says, I brought you your goat's milk. The king says, you mean the lioness milk? He says, no, the goat's milk. He says, are you sure? You're not lying. He said, no, I got the goat's milk. Really, he got the lioness's milk. So they say to him, off with his head. And while they're about to execute him, the whole body argues around the tongue, saying, why'd you say that? We have the lioness's milk. And he said, I am in charge. I told you, I'm the leader. I can speak whatever I want. I can say anything, and people will believe. So, by saying Lashon Hara, we could ruin someone's life. We can embarrass somebody. We can say something that wasn't supposed to be announced. And by saying Lashon Hara, we can take away our mitzvos. So, always do good, do a mitzvah, and most of all, have an amazing day.